Welcome back to Brooke and Jake Make, where I'm not Brooke.
And I'm not Jake.
Today we will be making
a toilet paper holder.
Quarantine time.
Yeah.
So basically what's going on is we stocked up on toilet paper.
Not as much as some people.
Yeah,
but we did stock.
We bought an extra pack. And rather than have it sit on our floor in front of the toilet where we typically have it sit, we want to make something pretty for guests.
Yeah.
And by pretty, we want to make it poop.
Yep.
You'll see later if we make it poop. If not, then it still just cleans our poop.
Yep.
Anyways, we want a nice way to store our toilet paper, and we think we know a way to do that.
Let's get started.
So, since we're not allowed to really go outside and pick up any new materials, and we were trying to be good citizens, what we did is grabbed a couple pieces of our scrap wood, and we're gonna rip the sides off and then rip it down the middle, and hopefully we come out with 4 sides that are pretty equal, and we'll find a base out afterwards.
Yeah.
To the saw. This just in, we messed up. We ripped the sides down, then measured to see if we could make our 4 sides, and we no longer can. So we came up with a different idea where we will take a slightly shorter piece of the same width and thick board that we have and add a hinge system to it, a flap, using other spare pieces of wood that we have so that we have 4 equal sides height-wise.
And the hinge system will help us be able to get those hard-to-get pieces of toilet paper.
That last roll will come rolling out. Over to you, Rich. Alright, before we get up into gluing this, here's why we didn't go with nailings or pocket holes. First off, nails, they show. We didn't want anything to show. So we immediately jumped to pocket screws.
Yep.
But pocket screws don't work. Why?
Because the box is like this big, so we won't be able to get the drill in there.
Yeah, there's no way for us to really put those screws in.
Yeah. So our last resort is gluing, which we do for a lot of our projects anyways.
Yeah, and it holds up really well, and we're going to use waterproof because this is going to be sitting in a bathroom that gets steamy.
Now to you, Mr. Bond.
Mr. Tight Bond.
So in order for our toilet paper to roll out, we are going to add these little kickers, so that way when we open up the gate, the toilet paper rolls out. Right in there. Ding! We are recording.
Thing.
Alright, so now that it's all glued up, we are going to go ahead and put a roof on top of it with a little T-stack chimney, and then stain it.
Going live. All right, check this out. So I have some acrylic ink drops, I guess is what you would call them. And I have done one sign before for Brooke, and I ended up using this, and it leaves a really cool colored lettering. So she hasn't seen this done yet, so you're gonna get to experience this for the first time with her too. It has this little dropper style tab that you squeeze, and then it sucks up some of the liquid. You have to shake it really, really well. And then you just kind of drop it, and because it's gonna flow, you squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until it's kind of like overflowing the letter, and just keep going through. As long as you get it relatively even, you'll have a really cool inlay of color. And this only works because we haven't put any sort of finishing coat on it, like a shellac or a poly. But you see how it kind of flows as you move it around. And you can direct it to be however high you want. And you're basically just trying to make a little river in there.
Let's paint some happy trees.
You just want to make a little river in there, a little happy river. Just flowing nice and slow wherever you want it to go. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this build. Hopefully this helps you hide some of what you've been hoarding. And remember just to get out there and do something that makes yourself happy every single day. You don't have to be locked up. If you have scrap wood, material, anything, try to put it to a weird use.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye!
Bye!